Hey, what's up guys? It's Earn the Worm here again with another action figure review. And this time we're having a look at the Super Saiyan God Vegeta by SH Figuarts. And this is Vegeta in his God form from Resurrection F and Dragon Ball Super. Have a picture of the figure on the side, and they actually have his arms crossed there. A lot of the figures, they make crossed arms for the figures that look really good. But you can tell on him they just crossed the regular arms. It really doesn't look that great. They should have just made the crossed arms for this one. Ha! So there's some different poses and things on the back. Lots of stuff I can't read. And there he is displayed on the front. So I'm going to get him out of packaging now so we can have a look at the things he comes with and the figure itself. Okay, Super Saiyan God Vegeta is out of packaging, and he comes with these sprawled hands like he's shooting blasts, these grabbing hands, and these slightly closed hands. Okay, you also get 3 separate head sculpts besides the one that's on him. You get this closed mouth head sculpt, you get this open mouth screaming head sculpt, and you get this smug looking left head sculpt. Okay, now on to the figure itself, and this figure stands at the top of his hair about 6 1/4 inches. And so far I'm absolutely loving this figure. I think the blue hair looks great. It's like a metallic blue, and it has some variations of blue in it. It goes from a light blue down to a darker blue, and just the hair itself, it looks amazing. Now, I wish we would have got a black-haired head sculpt with this figure, but I guess I can see why they didn't, because that's how you change the faceplates. The faceplates each have blue hair, so a faceplate with black hair wouldn't have been enough to do it. They would have had to include another one of these pieces with black hair, and I guess that was a little farther than they wanted to go. But overall, this figure is absolutely amazing. It's just spot on to the character in the movie and the show. This gray looks really good. It has some shadowing in it, some darker spots here on the arms and legs, around the knees and stuff. Makes it look really good. All the paint on it is really good on his armor, his shoes. I wish this face was a little darker of a flesh color. I feel like it's a little bit too light. And here's the back of the figure, some more shading effects there on the back of the legs, looks really good. And on articulation on this Super Saiyan God Vegeta, he has a ball joint on his head, and he has another one at the bottom of his neck, so you get a little bit of movement there. His shoulders are on those SH Figuarts joints, so they'll drop down and up and rock all around in there. You do have an upper bicep swivel. You can get a little over 90 on the elbow, and his hand is pegged in and on a disc, so it will rotate and rock up and down. Now here's a new one on me, and I don't know if I just haven't checked or if it's just on this figure, but on this waist joint here, it will actually pop apart and allow for some more movement. And then you can click it back in there, but yeah, that will allow for a little more movement. Now, if you're taking pictures, you would have to hide the gap, but I thought that was pretty neat to allow for a little more movement. And then the hip joints are those SH Figuarts joints. They will actually drop down to allow for better movement, so he can kick forward a lot. He'll kick back a lot. He's got a really good double bend at the knee. He can kick himself in the Super Saiyan God butt. And his feet are on a ball joint, so they will pivot and go back and forth. And you do have some toe articulation. So he is well articulated as well as a great looking figure. So, I mean, he's just overall a great piece. But I'm going to take a second now and get a few poses out of him. So that's my look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Vegeta figure. I absolutely love this figure. It's now one of my favorite DBZ figures. I also do love that Android 16 though, but Vegeta has always been my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z. You can now find this at a very good price at $40 shipped on eBay. But that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye for now. Bye!